Good evening, good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Lesshouse, and I have one trophy, and I'm trying to get a second one here today in a draft. And this is like my 10th draft so far. My record has been average so far, making a lot of 2-1s, 1-3-0, and a couple of 1-2s as well. And we're opening one of the best rare white rare, which is Aetherstone Rock. Good flying energy guy. Taps blockers in the air. I like it. I like actually energy and evasion second. So featuring both here is pretty good. Aether Rob is a card I like a lot because it fixes you and gives you more energy. Extraction seemed not as good as I initially thought because it won't kill as many things as I wish to kill, and it requires double black, so it's hard for a removal to do that. Beyond that, if you're into white-red aggro, this card's pretty good too. I liked it a lot. I like this 5-drop guy. I don't think it will wheel. The Rhino's good. These are my cards, but nothing beats the Rock here. So let's go Flyers. Well, at least for first pick. Rara's left the pack. Leaves us with a bunch of blue uncommons. Um, I actually don't mind that card. Uh, just because it gives you 2 energy for 1, and if you can get blue-white energy, you'll need those 1-drops that gives you energy. They're pretty solid. Otherwise, this pack's pretty weak. Nothing I really like here. Impeccable timing has been average at best. I was a bit disappointed with the card. People read into you a lot when they think that you'll be playing the timing. Lawless Broker's been okay, I guess, so far. Okay, not bad for a 3-drop. It's a 3-2. Uh, like whenever your creature has 4 toughness or more, it seems like it's good. I don't think we'll go on the mill plan, but like energy plan, we could have some reward somewhere for having a lot of energy. Um, Air Flux Reservoir, I think it's a cute standard tier 2 or tier 3 card, but I don't think it's good in limited. I'm not going to play many lands or many spells, sorry, per turn. Um, I've been pretty disappointed with that card as well. It requires you to have a lot of artifacts and untap lands when you cast your artifacts. Not a big fan. This card's been okay, so it might wheel. This one will not wheel. Probably not the goat as well. These are good. I like the Artisan too. Mastodon is good. A couple of good cards for white here. So let's just close white a bit here, even if we pass a couple of average cards. And I think Revoked Privilege is simply just the best card here to find. I'm not a big fan of auras. Pascal Menard talked about it today in his article, saying that a lot of bounce spells, so enchantments don't feel as powerful as they used to be, but I mean, it definitely stops some of the creatures. I'm I must say I've played against this card and I was surprised how good it can be in an energy dinner deck, energy deck. Because it gives you like 2 turn to prevent damage from any source, so it's not that bad. And I mean, you can really lock your opponent from the game if he only has one real threat, and you may ping somewhere like flyer or something. Though I like this card better, I think. The tap untap guy, it's sometimes it's sneaky, forget about it, you find some energy, and boop, you can untap your blocker. I'm surprised that Brawler is a very good card. You're really rewarded if you red green right now, but we're not into these colors, not at all. Pioneer is okay. Thriving Ibex, let's hope one of those wheel. Um, okay, so if we forget about colors for a second, best card's probably Inventor's Goggle. Um, Malphus Squad's pretty good too. If we look into what our colors are, this is another energy card, so we could really be into blue energy thing. Um, so we need to pay 1 mana. This is like part of the cycle, the green and black enchantment cycle. I don't think it's that good. I mean, it doesn't reward you for any energy when you play it. You need to make some work to have it do something. So I don't think I like it. Fragmentize is a card I've been main decking for a few drafts now, and I've never been disappointed. So I think I'll just pick one here, and Goggle is something that I can be easily replaced in any deck. Alright, so what's that card here? It's a rare trample. Whenever you get one or more energy, gets +2/+2 until end of turn. That's average and not in our colors. Um, we haven't found any 2-drops yet. I guess we could pick one Impeccable Timing, though a Roll of the Fair is not bad at all. It's not the best card. It's not like it's a good filler for the white deck. I mean, we're definitely not into white U flyers right now, so that's a bit disappointing. I'm about to start digging for some bounce 2-drops. Um, I think this is a card that can be replaced. Remove all spells are harder. This is the bounce guide I talked about. So either I go for the bounce spell guy and bounce one like one of my energy maker, or my oh no, I did not pick that 3rd drop. I just didn't. Sorry. Um, I've been very surprised by how good this card is too, and the return target tap creature to its owner's hand scry 1 isn't that bad either. Um, I think there's more chance we'll see those 2 cards later on. This card is not technically remove all, but can save you for a turn, and there's a scry 1. So I'm really inclined to wait for creatures a bit more longer. Here's a Windrake. I like them. They're doing a fine job in this format. 2 flyers. Um, Nothing else in our colors because I don't plan to play this card, and this card's not that good either. Though it's good in the energy deck, so I guess it could be fine. But I mean, we don't have any reward so far for playing energy. Let's hope we find some. There are some good in blue. Here's another select for inspection. Um, I could see myself picking the Consulate of Skygate just to slow down, and it's an artifact. So if we ever get that 7-drop in blue that's reduced by the number of artifact you control, could be good. Uh, I mean, yeah, there's very little reward for being energy right now, sadly. Alright, I guess select for inspection is just better. Uh, Disappearing Act. We have to bounce one of our own creatures or permanent. Could be fine. Could be fine. I don't think I want to keep 3 mana up. I think this is just a better sideboard card. However, sideboard material, I'm not playing counter. I'm not a counter spell guy, not in limited. Not many creatures, but I'm fine with that decision. There are good creatures available later on in the draft. We have Fragmentize, double select for inspection, timing. I don't see myself sideboarding into this. Getting a life per spell I play. Not very good. Unless I find tons of 1-drops. And then again. See that wheeled? Not disappointed. That could be our reward for getting many energies. Let's cut start your engines because nobody plays at 5-2 for 4. And anyways, who cares about cutting right now? I mean, we're not playing the people in our pod anyways. It's a league. I don't think I'm even getting any treasure chests, right? Unlimited. God, I can't wait to get one and open it and find a good common in Kaladesh. Like impeccable timing. That would be sweet, right? I'm surprised the scavenger willed. Am I the only one here on Team Scavenger? I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, maybe because I did some insane plays at the pre-release last weekend, when I online. I mean, when I just like sacrificed my own Gear Hulk into trading with two creatures for my opponent, and then bringing it back on top of my library next turn. That was sweet, sweet, sweet. Played twice your own Gear Hulk in the same game. Wow, loved it a lot. But it's a good blocker at the same time. I mean, 4/6, it really stalls the board. The board's often stalled, I feel. It's either super aggro or you clog the board very, very fast. And once the board is clogged, well, this is when your Aetherstorm Rock and Windrakes will shine, or that 4-drop artifact creature in blue. This is where they shine. You can attack in the air. The other card I like a lot is the one that you Cost is reduced by 1 per artifact you control, and then you can make it unblockable. It's good. I mean, it's dangerous. You don't want to tap out on your opponent's turn whenever he has cards and mana up. But I mean, sometimes it's the way that you get to win. Uh, all right, couple of decisions here. That land's sweet. This card's pretty good too, but we don't have any artifact makers right now. This I don't like. This is good, 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 but we don't have any red source, any way to splash it. So that could be a very, very rewarding card to have when you get your energies. And we have the Thriving Turtle, sorry, that I like a lot. I found that this card has been the most annoying one drop I've ever played against in Limited, I think. It's super hard to remove. Your impeccable timings do nothing against it, and it gains energy, and the energy you find later on. So can I find another turtle later on or two? I don't know. But this is rewarding, really rewarding. I mean, if we can find one or two Aether Ub, I definitely play this in my deck. Alrighty, so here's one source to find some red. It's called Prophetic Prism, and it creates mana of the color of your choice, and you draw cards, so it just cycles itself. We have the Botanical Sanctum, which creates blue but green and not red, so this is not exactly what we're looking for. There's nothing really in our colors otherwise, so I guess it's Prism or Sanctum or Spark. I mean, if we really want to go into three-color Jeskai, but I don't think I want to do this before I find some Prism. So let's go for the Prophetic Prism. It's a very average second pick, but one that we need, I think. Plus it generates artifacts, and it will, so I mean it's never that bad of a card. We didn't lose on a lot. We lost on a removal that deals 3 for 3 because we don't have any artifacts so far. Gosh, 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 that would have been a great add-on if we had had that Botanical Sanctum. But we got the Prism, so I guess we could play it. I guess we could. And I mean, there's nothing here that appeals to me. I mean, this card's fine. This card's average, if not bad. I mean, it's good in red white, but otherwise it's not very good. I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this. I don't really want to play this. I have better 3 drops. This is much better. It has evasion, has trample, it gains you energy, so it's good with the Virtuoso, so let's go for that one. I don't think lands will wheel, but I mean, if ever, that would be sweet. Aether Ub, I mean, they're worth a lot of ticks right now, so people are drafting them very early, which is fine. I think it's a very, very fine limited card. I'd be more comfortable with at least one more Prism, if not two, or some Aether Ubs. And white doesn't seem open at all. I mean, we've had the rock, and maybe it's time to consider cutting white from our deck, sadly, because other from that revoked privilege, we can't say that we found any good white cards that wield. The rock was our first pick, privilege was like third, and then the timing's not that good, fragmentize is good, but I mean, it's not perfect. So what's up now? Where are we going with from here? Like, are we going red? Is that what we want to do? I don't like that Fnatic unless I'm playing red-white aggro. And I've never played red-white aggro because it's so overdrafted. Pioneer's fine, but I mean it's white, and we're considering right now cutting white. Though nothing in red, nothing in green here really inspires me. Windrake's fine, but I mean for 1 extra mana I can get 3 power instead of 2, or get the option to find a token to block whatever. So it's like almost the same card because basically in the air you unless you face this type of card, and then again it's easily blocked by that. Let's just go Pioneer and let's hope that we cut white hard enough so nobody wants to touch it. Ha ha, here's a serpent. Here's the serpent I talked about. I like it. This card can becomes unblockable. Can become unblockable. So I like that. Definitely not going for that green card. If we're splashing, it's for this, not for this. This is a rewarding energy card as well. I really don't mind that card, but I'm definitely going Serpent here. I want to make sure I have one in my deck. August. So I think we cut blue pretty well in pack 1 because we're getting good blue cards, but white, not so much. So here we have a 0-3 flying that comes with two 1-1 tokens. Um, if we can get one of these trade wins too, that would be sweet. That would be very, very sweet. But I think we have more chance to see one more trade wins than we do about the Aviator. So we put two Topters, it's good for artifacts, and flyers, I guess we could try to pump it somehow. I don't think, unless we play the +2/+1 spell, we could do that, but I mean, unblockable is unblockable, can't complain. Well, not unblockable, but I mean in the air. That's one vehicle I like. It's cheap, easy to crew, attacks in the air. Not a big fan of this. I'm definitely not that interested in playing that card, and it will wheel, don't worry. I think that's just the best card here for me. The Herald is good, pumps one of your tokens flying, whatever. But we have a lot of 3-drops already. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, +2 that are not in our colors. I'd rather just play this. Basically, it's colorless. Attacks in the air, 2/3 in the air for 2. Needs some work, I guess, but I like it. It's fine. It's just a fine vehicle. I mean, if you can call it a vehicle, it's whatever. Looks like Final Fantasy stuff. Final Fantasy 8 maybe, like one of the Garden, or I don't know how do you call them, Guardian? Can't remember. It's been so long. Who? What's up, Camel? We don't want a Camel. I'm surprised this Outrider, I like it. Well, it looked good in pre-release, but I must say I've played green decks and they've been mostly all on the energy plan, so nobody has played that a lot against me. But once the one time they did, it was very good, very solid. I guess this is the obvious pick here. 4-drop, draws a card. Could be good if we found some bouncers. Either win trade work. Could bounce that back to our hands. Oh, jeez, that turtle's back. Nobody got the memo? This card's good. But it's the only one we've seen and it wheeled, so I'm worried nobody opened it. I mean, maybe it's a good sign. Nobody plays blue. Nobody plays blue because I mean, it was the second best blue card in that pack. Though we first picked what exactly again? I don't remember. Didn't we first pick like the Virtuoso? Yeah, I think we first picked the Virtuoso. Oh man, that would be sweet to generate a couple of energy thing there. We haven't seen any of the unco artifacts that generate energy whenever you play spells or something like that. These are awesome with the Virtuoso. Okay, what's up, Magic the Gathering Online? Give me some spells. Ooh, Curio Vander. That looks like a great 2-drop. Not. But there's nothing else. If we splash for the Virtuoso, this is definitely not for splashing Runion or Hijack. We're not splashing for Live Fast or Squad, so let's go for the very boring and very bad Curio Vander. That could be a 23rd card in this deck. We're at 20 right now, but I don't like everything I see here. Not at all. I don't think we'll be splashing both if we can't find a Prism soon. Whatever. Yeah, Pro is guy. Yeah, blue's open. We're definitely to blue, and that was a good decision. Whatever. I don't like any of these cards. I've never played it. I've never seen it. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good at all. Alright, what's up? Next rare? Next mythic? Like, Dovin Bass would be super solid. Okay, we got one. I think one's enough. We don't want two. I mean, it's cries. It gives you energy, and then it's cries again. If you've got mana to spare. I'm definitely not sold on that card. I mean, it's technically 5 mana to do absolutely nothing. Woo! See, I told you I'd rather pick something else than that counter spell. I mean, I picked the Reservoir previous pack ahead of that. Non-artifact spell unless you pay 2. Woo. Um, not bringing this in. Alright, island to the sideboard. I don't want to see it. Come on, come on. Dolphin Bass. Give me it. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Ooh. Though we get something else here. Haha. I like that. Panharmonicon. This is great in the energy deck because whenever an artifact or creature enters the battlefield and cause a triggered, it creates twice that trigger, so it's good for whatever energy we get in. This is great with that card, great with that card, great with that card too. I mean, this is very good. This we definitely take this. I don't think the module will wheel. Too bad because that would be a great addition to my deck. I mean, this pack is stacked. Wow. The Disintegration is just one of the best multicolored spell. The Motorist is awesome in red-white aggro. Young's one of the best removal. We might wield the Peafowl or the Hawk. There's a Frighter, probably the best common artifact. We've got the Prism. Woo! This pack's stacked. I like it. What's up here? Rares have disappeared again. I guess we'll go energy here. I don't think I want a double Serpent deck. First of all, because I don't play that many artifacts. Second of all, I'll want to be using that mana only once per turn anyways. Trusty Companion's okay, but I mean, doesn't attack by himself, so you need like a 1-drop to make it good. We have a couple, but I'd rather just go with the Flyer Dude for 2 and give flying to one of my big guys later on in the game. What we hope to wheel, so I guess the second Serpent wouldn't be that bad. Mechanic would be an awesome wheel. Mastodon would be correct. Ooh, alright. Rewarding for cutting blue. We get very, very sweet spells here. This one creates a token of an artifact and a token of a creature that we control. This is a blast to play. I love it. We have the Meltdown that's very good too. I don't think we'll be able to wield this, though there's a malfunction also in the pack. So if nobody else plays blue, or if there's only one other blue drafter, we will wheel one of these 3 cards for sure. And I mean, I'm thrilled if I get that turtle back on pick 10. But we're definitely baking the rare here. It's such a good card. Oh, wow, this is good too. The Angel flips one of my cards. No, not flips. It's a flicker, I guess we call it. I don't remember. Anyway, Resto Angel in sorcery speed. And I mean, that's pretty awesome. It's a 4/4 flying as well. It's really sad because there's another malfunction we have to pass here, and a revoke privileges, and a prism. Ugh, gosh. How many removal do we have? We have Fragmentize, we have 2 selects. I mean, are we like preying on malfunction to wheel in the other pack? Is that what we do? And we have 1 revoke privileges. So we might like get... No, I don't think we're getting another one. I don't think we will. I mean, we're getting our haymakers here. We're getting 6 drops that do a lot of stuff. That's what we're getting here. I guess Fragmentize number 2 here. I'm not playing both, but oh, here comes Padim. Is this a Padim deck? Do we want to draw cards because we have like puzzle nuts and whatnot? I don't think so. I think the Glimmer of Genius is strictly better here because we get energy. And what's a reward for energy? I mean, we're not getting any reward really. The Turtle loves it. Vertuzo loves it. The Surveillance loves it. That's about it. I mean, we don't have that much energy and artifacts. Oh my god, this is a tough pick. I'll go for the draw spell. Oh, what's that? Counter spell or new target or copy instant or sorcery. It's not bad. Do we want to get this? Nah, that's not good. I mean, we're getting the rare counter spell just to surprise people. For sure. We don't have removal spells, we have counter spells, and we got more in the sideboard. Let's play them. Let's play them. No, I don't want to play them. But this is just looks good. I've never played it. I got it played against me, and that was bad. I mean, that was really bad. Whatever I wanted to do, he just changed for new targets. He wanted to remove one of his creatures, whatever. Nope, sorry, boo. It's one of yours that disappears. Ugh, gosh, that hurt. I guess we don't want this. This for sure we don't want, so I guess the Hermit. I'm surprised these cards have wheeled a lot, and I mean, I love this card. It was game changing often when I drew and played them in other decks. Just removing their best creature or their evasion creature and gaining you 3 or 4 lives sometimes is a big difference. It is a tempo oriented format from what I've seen. Format stalls very easily, so you need the good bounce spell and the good combat tricks at the right moment. So yeah, I like this card a lot. Sometimes gaining 3 life is very relevant, especially on a card that says destroy target creature. We are at 30 cards right now. We'll need to cut 7. And if we don't find another prophetic prism, we're definitely getting rid of our multicolored cards. So this is the pack that I opened, and I think we want to go with the Peafowl here. Otherwise, we have the Blade Master, and I don't think we want the Blade Master. We want the Artifact guy, one that finds flying. Meh, meh, meh. So the Serpent's the one that wheeled, not the 1-drop, not the Malfunction. Oh, no, Turtle wheeled. Love the turtle. Turtles are good. They have high toughness. Saves you time for your little big spells. I like it. I like it a lot. We'll need to cut stuff. Probably Creo Vendor. We have a lot of 1-drops already. It's probably not played. We're probably not playing this as well. Probably will cut Prism and the 3 color cards. Maybe we'll keep just the Virtuoso because we can generate enough energy to create a bunch of Topters. And Topters are flying, and flying is good in this format. Yep, 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 yep. Now can you imagine myself on turn 6 copying this and whatever, this for example, and then create a bunch of Thopters, like boom, 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 triggers everywhere. Or copy Panharmonicon and Virtuoso, energy everywhere. I like the plan. 33 cards. I don't think we'll be playing the Voyager. I mean, it's a solid card. It's a very solid card. Flying Trample. Can never be wrong with that. Oh, and a rock. Ugh. How can I like go green blue into double white? I don't know. Inspired Charge maybe. Who knows? If I can generate a bunch of tokens. I don't think I'll be playing 2 Serpents. That's too much. Too much for me. We have a lot of high converted Metagas cards. Oh, the Dromedary. Who knows? Might play this out of the sideboard against super aggro deck. It's a good wall for one. Well, no, it's not a good wall. It's a wall. Had I known I'd pick the Inspired Shard, I would have picked that Haste Energy guy. Give haste to all my creatures because I have a million of energy. Whatever. Basic Clan. Okay, so let's check. Let's check what we're doing here. And we have infinite time to prepare our deck because this is a league. I like my leagues. So only one prophetic prism. I don't want the vendor. It still leaves us with 4 1 or 2 drops, which is more than enough for me. I like the Sentry, the Blade Master, not a big fan. Windrake, Virtuoso, Voyager. Pioneer I like, Rock I like, Innovator I like, Peafowl I like, Aviator is good, Hermit's okay, Angel's fine, and we don't want 2 Serpents. So that would leave us with 16 creatures. So we need to cut on the non-creature spells. So here's one that leaving for sure. It's the Puzzle Nut. We don't want this. I don't think we want the charges. Oops, I think I've cut 2 cards at the same time. Did I? No, I did not. It's just in my head. 1 inspired charge, 2nd inspired charge. We are at 29 right now. Uh, 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 we, I guess we have to do this. I guess we have to cut these and this, and then we're still at 26. Wow. Do I really want to go with the Surveillance Plan main deck? Maybe it's just a sideboard card that I bring in against cards that have evasion that are hard to deal with. Be it 25. That could be brought in against slower decks. That's 24. We could keep 1 Fragmentize main and 1 in the side. That leaves us with 1, 2, 3 removal spells plus 1, 2 bounce spells plus 1 sort of removal spell plus 1 whatever spell. That would be 9 spells for 14 creatures, though the Skiff is sort of a creature but not a creature. Alright, let's add lands here. Let's group them together. They're already grouped. Sort by color, please. There's much more blue than there is white, right? Oh, here's my white. Oh, come on, combine them. What are you doing? So we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blue mana cost, and 9 white spells. So I guess, yeah. Oh, and we have an extra blue one here. That would be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 to 9. So yeah, I guess we could cut one of the islands and bring an extra. Did I just cut an island? Did I just do that? Am I like the worst idiot on planet? Bring that island in. Bring that island in. And cut the plains. That leaves us with 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 7. So at 17. Sounds good. So let's save this deck. And let's play.